I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say,
Hello, welcome back to Barbells, Benches and Bros. This is episode 4, and we've got some special guests today. First off, I'm your host, Jake. We've got a very special guest today. He's a rock climber. He used to have a six-pack, but not anymore because he's fat now. It's Gio.
Hey, yo, what? that kind of caught me off guard.
I was like, I never had a fucking six-pack in my life.
I have a genetically 4-pack. I don't have. I am fat now. It is unfortunate. But yeah, we actually do have a real special guest today.
Hell yeah.
We got Lorenzo. Would you like to introduce yourself, Lorenzo?
Yes, Lorenzo. I'm 21, just studying uni. For a living, I bake bread. Not really, but it's like, it is what it is. Go to the gym, rock climb. I hot as fuck.
Completely agree.
My sick jumper. Can't wait to talk about this today.
Awesome. Just before this episode begins, make sure to check us out on Instagram and TikTok at Barbells, Benches and Bros. Some behind-the-scene content. Ooh, I know, special. We're going to start off this week then. We'll go to Lorenzo first, actually, since you're the guest.
Hell yeah.
Gym-wise, fitness-wise, what have you been up to recently?
Recently, it was a bit of a dark time because, like, through exams, I was just in uni all the time. Didn't really have time to go gym. After like 2 months of not going straight, I was like, I'm not paying £40 a month to just not go. So stopped going, and then it's been a month now that I restarted. Feels so good. I've been going with my mate Leandro. Shout out Leandro, best salsa dancer in the whole of Leeds. And we just go early in the morning, show up at the gym at 7, get out 8:30, and then just get into uni at 9. Pretty good.
So that's some serious commitment there. I think we got like 6 a.m. before. So that was the earliest.
A one-time thing.
Yeah, one-time thing. That's actually crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know how you can do that.
So you go really early and then go straight to uni.
Yeah. I get a shower there, and then just go straight to uni right after. I'm in the library at 9.
Shit, bro's taking it seriously.
It feels good. To be fair, though, I don't really go too often. Cause obviously, it's like it's a big commitment to just wake up at 6 in the morning to go gym.
That's true.
I'm trying to just keep it chill early on, still, like for a month. I've been going like during the week every other day, something like that. So not too many times, but it feels good for sure.
When you go in the morning, right, do you not feel tired like the rest of the day?
Yeah, it depends. I think, especially because I'm restarting, I'm kind of just taking it very slow. Don't push it too far. Probably keeping something like 7 RPE whenever I'm doing sets. If anybody doesn't know what RPE means, it's just like a reps of perceived exertion, I think the acronym is. It's basically if you get to 10 out of 10, it's like there's no more reps in reserve. You cannot do anything else. But if it's 7, you got like 3 or 4 left in the tank. So I'm not pushing myself too hard so that it keeps me going for the rest of the day. My central nervous system is not fried. It's good. I can just do work fine.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I could never be that consistent. Go like 6 or 7 a.m. in the morning, then go straight to uni.
Yeah,
I go late at night. To be fair, so
that's
I can't say anything. Gio, what about you? What have you been up to recently?
We went to Dublin. We had a boys. It was a good time. That was sick.
So we missed a week of podcasts because he started to go to Ireland.
We went to Alton Towers. That's why we missed it. Don't put the blame on me. That's crazy. But no, we went to Dublin. We had a really good time. That was
hell yeah. Apart from one specific challenge.
Huh? Sorry?
One specific challenge that happened.
We'll get to that later, I think.
Challenge?
Yeah,
the challenge
the fucking...
we'll definitely talk about that in a bit.
Yeah. That wasn't very fun. But then, apart from like the trip, I've been working on my dissertation, somewhat.
Speaking of, it's due tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, it's due tomorrow. We'll see. It'll get finished by tonight. I'm sure of that.
Hell yeah.
So then, I've gone to the gym quite a lot, keeping it frequent. Haven't skipped legs this week. That's crazy for me. I've been training my forearms.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you.
The cut's been going well. I've lost like a fair bit of weight, so I'm doing pretty good. Dude.
Hell yeah, the most fucking consistent
diet. Thank you, bro.
That guy's crazy. Your diet is insane. It's like bang on. I think you never get off track. It's
only when we get to Dublin. that was the one time.
That's fair, but that's fair. That's hard, ain't it?
Yeah. I just want to say though, back on like Lorenzo making bread, right? I actually tried. He actually made me a loaf like for my birthday, right?
Hell yeah.
And that loaf was fire. I ain't gonna lie, that loaf was so good. Like it had like what was in it? It was like there was nuts in it.
It was nuts. Yeah, it was nuts and.
There was raisins in there. Yeah, that bread was good. I was like, when I got it, I was like, okay, I'm probably gonna eat this like periodic, because I was cutting at the time, right?
Yeah,
so I was like, I'll eat like a little bit this day, a little bit this day, because I don't have no idea how many calories. What ended up happening was I cut a piece of the bread off. I ate it. I didn't toast it. I just ate it as it is. And then I was like, wow, this is good. Okay, let me cut it off and put it in the toaster. I put it in the toaster. I put some margarine on it. I eat it, and I'm like, yo, this bread is fire. So then I just ended up like eating half the loaf in one day. Now that bread is dangerous for me, bro.
It is fucking dangerous. The problem is, whenever I make loaves for someone else, I make one for myself as well.
Oh my god!
Every single time, because it's like, it's just I can't not. It's just so good. And then I just end up eating the whole loaf myself. On Sundays I don't have a cheat meal. I just have a cheat day, and bread is all I eat on Sundays.
Oh my god!
I just have one loaf of bread, 400 grams of flour, 2,000 calories. Just go straight. That's it. That's all I eat. But
fair play.
That's good.
But how are the macros and calories looking? Because I don't know the calorie. I heard there's protein in there.
To be fair, I do use flour that's pretty high protein, about 12 grams per 100 grams.
That's
so it's not good. Obviously, it's not. I would not recommend it ever to have like protein through your bread, especially if it's not like protein bread. But it's about 40 to 50 grams without any peanut butter. Like if I then add the peanut butter, then it's obviously more. But just the bread, it's about 50 grams. Which is not good, but it's not terrible. Speaking of, baked by Lorenzo.
Yeah, follow his Instagram.
Shameless plug. Let's go. Baked by Lorenzo on Instagram. Nice. That's all.
Imagine going to the gym after on a Sunday and be like, the guy's like, yo, what do you eat at the gym? You got a nice physique. Yo, what do you eat at the gym? I eat bread, bro. Only bread.
Just fucking bread. Yeah. Now it's addictive. How's your fitness routine now, Jake?
It's been more consistent. Like I said, last week I went to On Towers, so I couldn't go there. But I did a lot of walking, so a lot of cardio, so I'm not too bothered about that.
Hell yeah.
So I went 2 or 3 times last week, which is fine. This week, it's only Thursday. I've still got days to do pulling legs, but I've only been once this week. So I've had uni stuff to do. It didn't end up very well anyway, but I will. But I'll get around to doing pull tonight, and then I'm gonna say I'll do legs. We'll see. I might do push again.
You better train legs.
You better train legs.
Yeah, you better. If you don't, I'm gonna
get that peach going.
Get my peach going. I'll make sure to get legs in there. Yes. Okay, moving on from what we've done. This episode, we want to talk about body dysmorphia. Obviously, I'm not very good at describing things, but our friend Gio is a lot better at describing what things are. So, Gio, what is body dysmorphia?
Bro's kind of just put me on the spot.
Yeah,
I don't really have like a rigorous definition of it, right? But like, from my understanding, it's like, when you kind of like look in the mirror and you have like a warped image of what you really look like. So I feel like a lot of people going to the gym definitely have this, like when they first start off. Because when someone first starts off, the main reason to go to the gym is like they're looking at an actor or a celebrity and they're idolizing these people, and these people are often on steroids. So they look at that and they're like, oh, wow, I want to look like them. But then they train for like a year or a few months or whatever, and then they don't look like them, and they're like, oh, why is my chest not connecting? Why do I only have 4 abs? Why do I have short bicep insertions instead of long bicep insertions? Stuff like this, right? So that's what I think it is. But obviously, there's many different definitions, right? It's a hard thing to come across.
The first time it was described to me, it was my eldest brother, and he was saying, like, when you get a pump in the gym, you want to look like that daily when you're around. So you're always trying to get to that goal of like what you look like when you have a pump. But when you do get there, you get a pump
Yeah,
and it's
yeah, yeah.
bigger. So you're always trying
Chasing the
to
pump,
trying to get to this point, which is, and it just drives you, and it can be quite depressing.
See, what I think is body dysmorphia is also a lot. Just even before you ever go to gym at all.
Oh
It
yeah,
happens a lot. Specifically to me when I was very, very young. Like I used to be like 112 kilos when I was 16.
Fucking hell.
So it's like it was quite heavy, basically like a ball running around. And so when I was very young, I was just like in the morning or before going to, like go to sleep at night, I would just look at my fingers and just like literally see my fingers just get like swollen, just get it like bigger and bigger, and then shrinking again, and then just happen over and over again. Cause I was just like, my brain was like thinking of like what it looks like. So just my finger getting like super swollen because just all the fat that was around it, or like in my head how fat it was.
yeah,
And then shrinking to the point of just being like a very like thin, a thin piece of skin because of what my brain wanted it to be.
okay, yeah, okay,
And so I'd literally just look down on my hand and just say like getting super swollen, and then just thin out again. And it was just so horrible. I'm not sure if that's specifically what body dysmorphia is. At least it was something that happened to me, which I think is probably something related to that. And then I'd also remember just like waking up in the middle of the night and just like imagining just taking my belly and just like slice it off.
Oh my
Because
god.
I just didn't want to have it anymore. I was like, just get it over with. I just want to get it done and then just be like without a bunch of fat on me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Obviously, little kid, didn't know anything about gym or anything like that. And I didn't actually realize this was body dysmorphia until like a year ago or something. Because I just remembered me thinking that kind of stuff. And I was like, actually, I did have a body dysmorphia.
We'll come back to body dysmorphia. I just want to ask you real quick, actually.
Yeah.
Why did you initially start going to the gym? Like, what's your drive?
That's a good question. I think mainly my biggest inspiration is probably my dad in general.
Okay.
He was when he was married to my mom. He was like quite fat, getting like overweight and stuff. But then when they got separated when I was quite young, he started like really like taking care of himself a lot more, both mentally and physically. And so I just see him as inspiration, and then he kind of like really pushed me to just go to the gym, because he used to go with a personal trainer.
Yeah.
And he was like, why not just do like a session with her and just try to get some like experience with like in the gym and try to see if you like it or not. And so I just kept going with this personal trainer. We started like once a week, and then just slowly build it up. Specifically, there was one turning point, I think, for me is when we went on holiday. It was like quite like just like a small house, and it wasn't a hotel. It wasn't anything like that. It was just me, my dad, and his girlfriend at the time. And they were just like he was just cooking me all the food I was eating. Where there was no going to the shops. There was no going. Obviously, very privileged that I could do that. But that helped me so much because it's just like a few weeks of just straight like eating was good for me, and I wasn't ever hungry. Whenever I was hungry, they were just making me like nice like fruit and veggies and stuff. And then after that, I went into boarding house right after.
Okay.
And that was like horrible food at all times, just horrible. Like fried fish, chips, everything like that. And I was very conscious, very conscious of what I was eating because I just came off like a few weeks of like strict and feeling good about myself, training, running, everything else. And it's like I got into boarding house and it's just shit food.
Yeah.
So I went to my boarding house master and I was like, can we please just get some good food on, just like healthy. And so basically I had like 2 chicken breasts or like salmon thing always done for me. because it was like a buffet thing. Like you just go and pick up whatever you want. And on this side, there was always like fucking super sad chicken breast with no fucking seasoning on it, and just fucking no salt or pepper, just there lying there on the side. And like their place with like a fucking lasagna tray next to it, and fucking chips and fish fried. And I was like, just give me the chicken breast, and I was just munching on it so hard.
How old were you?
About 16, 17, coming off of my heaviest.
I see, yeah.
So first time I actually saw some progress, and so I just kept that going. It felt so good. It felt incredibly good. And the difference between Bonnie House before and after is crazy. Is insane. If I look at the pictures, I'm like, whoa. I feel like it's very similar to what you did. Because I saw some of the pictures and they look insane.
Yeah, thank you.
Like what you look insane now compared to like what it was, and it's mainly because like it feels so good. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then yeah, that's it.
Before you talked about, as a kid, you had these like, you'd envision like these fat fingers, and you'd envision like slicing your stomach off, right?
Yeah.
As a kid, how would you like deal with these emotions? Because obviously that's a really difficult thing, like to go
Yeah,
through as a
yeah,
child.
Yeah,
It's not a therapy session.
Yeah, no, actually, yeah, I didn't actually do any therapy. I think because I didn't know that it was wrong specifically, I just kind of kept going with my day. Obviously, it felt really bad. But it was mainly in the evening, just before going to sleep. I remember, just like being in bed and just look down. It might not even been light enough to be able to see my fingers in the first place. Like it could just be the complete dark room. But then I just look down and just feel like my fingers were so big, and then shrink them again. And then it's just like, it was in my head. I think it just felt bad. I didn't really deal with it per se. It was just like I just didn't feel good, and then I went to sleep, and then in the morning it was okay.
And like, so I think we have different strategies somewhat. So like when I tried to lose weight, what I did was I kind of eliminated all the bad food in the house. So then I, obviously, if it's not in the house, I can't eat it, right?
Yeah.
But like you were saying, like in this boarding school, right? They had the chicken breast, they had lasagna next to it. How did you like? Because I actually can't do that. How do you like look at the lasagna next to it? Next to the chicken breast and be like, oh, I'm gonna take the chicken breast. 'Cause if it was me, I ain't gonna lie, I would have taken the chicken breast and then I would take a lasagna as well. So I don't know. Like, how'd you go about doing
Well,
that?
obviously
That's a
it
really
was
challenging thing.
yeah. It wasn't like a straight line. Obviously, it was quite bumpy. But I think mainly just being used to being healthy. Like if you do one day, then the next day you're like, oh, okay, yesterday was good. Then I need to be good today because yesterday was good, and then you keep going, and then it's just like just one day at a time, and then I think you tend to see the results, and then you're like, okay, I'm doing well, this is what I get, then I should just keep doing that.
That's true.
But yeah, I think over it's been a long time. Like I think it's 5-6 years now since then, and it's like it's just so long, so bumpy. It's never been like a straight line.
Yeah.
At all. And you are super strict. When you're cutting. Yeah, there's no exception doing. I am not. I'm so bad at it, and I've been cutting for the past 6 years.
I mean, I remember in around your birthday time, like September time.
Yeah.
Bro, your shoulders, you're wearing, I don't know what it is, like a waistcoat? Is that
Yeah,
what you call it?
yeah. I think
You're
it's like
wearing a
the
waistcoat.
inside of like a suit. The bit inside. I don't really know.
Yeah.
I forgot the name.
Your biceps, your triceps, your shoulders,
Yeah,
everything was lean, everything
yeah.
was popping, bro. You looked insane, honestly.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Like, I think something that, I don't know if you guys go through this. I know I do. When you slip up, how you deal with it. Because, like, that is really challenging for me, right? Because,
Yeah.
like, obviously, you say, I am quite strict, right, with my diet. But there are times where I slip up. Like, actually, I slipped up a few days ago. I ain't gonna lie. I went to Taco Bell with some buddies, right? And I overate on my calories. And, like, for me, that is such a hard thing to deal with.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, oh, I've just overate. What's the point? You know what I'm saying? I've kind of ruined it. So I
Yeah,
just
you
commit
let
to
yourself
ruining
down.
it. Yeah. It's very hard to deal with those emotions. How do you guys like deal with that? Type?
Yeah. Specifically, I think it's like pretty cool quote I heard on fitness podcast. There was this guy that was doing the same thing that you were doing, just like slipping up a little bit, and then just self-sabotage. And he said, my therapist said something pretty interesting. Whenever you slip up, let's say you're driving a car, and one of your tires get flat. Instead of coming out the car and pumping the tire, this guy was just making everything else just punctured, because he was just self-sabotaging. As soon as you slip a little bit, then you just make it worse because you're like, oh, whatever, there's no point. Whilst you should instead just go out the car, pump the tire back up, and just keep going. What about you, Jake?
I quite like that actually.
Yeah, it's really nice.
If I do slip, I try to make up for it. So I'll go to the gym and push myself a little bit harder, do a little bit more cardio. When it comes to like diet wise, anyway. Or I'll make sure to eat healthier the next few days. Try.
Yeah.
I think there is an issue with that because like when I slip up, I do that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do think about, oh, there's no point anymore, I should stop. But I don't usually let those get to me because, like, honestly, when I feel like that, I just look at pictures and I'm like, I used to look like this. I look like this now.
Yeah.
There's a big change. Do I want to go back to that? No, I don't. But what I do is what you're saying, right? So, like, let's say I overate too many calories. I calculate how many calories across the 2 days instead of the 1 day. And then I just kind of like starve the next day, which isn't good. Obviously, I don't recommend that. You shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But, like, it's about, like, not doing these things. And, like, another thing that we did, this was in the summer. In the summer, I wasn't doing too well mentally. I'm not going to lie, right? So some stuff happened personally for me that made things very difficult. And I went to German Doner Kebab with my buddy. And, no, it was, I think you were, no, were you there? I can't remember if you were there.
I don't know.
But I was with Yosef anyways. And basically, I overate by 1,000 calories. So I went back to the gym and I stayed on the treadmill till it said I burnt 1,000 calories. And you shouldn't do that. Like that's actually like
Jesus
really
I
bad.
do remember that. You and
That's
Jessica
crazy.
were like-
What's it like 5 hours or something?
It was only 3.5. We did it on an incline.
Right. Yeah.
But like that type of stuff is really bad. So like
That's crazy.
it's like how do we avoid this?
Yeah. I do that a lot as well. I don't necessarily starve, but I can't just like in the back of my head. I was like, oh, yesterday I was like, it's too much. Today I need to eat very little, otherwise my weight's gonna like shoot up. And then the problem is, for me specifically, I don't really have good willpower. Or maybe I do for the first day, and then the second day I'm gone. So what happens is I overeat on the Sunday, for example. On Monday I eat very little because I'm like I need to balance.
Yeah, same.
And then on Tuesday I'm like, fuck, yesterday I was so hungry. Today I want to eat a lot.
Oh, I see. No, that's really bad.
And then it's like, yeah, exactly. So it's like, I just keep going. So I think that could work if you have good willpower. But if you don't, it can be a very quick slippery slope. And then eventually you just end up gaining more fat than you lose. Obviously.
Yeah, that's true.
What about you, Jake?
How do I what, sorry?
Like the how do you deal if you slip up? Or maybe I already asked you.
Yeah, you already asked me
Oh,
that.
sorry.
Going back to willpower though,
Yeah.
how would you, both of you, either of you, how would you try improve your willpower? Is that improve the right word? Like have more of a willpower, increase
Yeah.
it.
So when I was in like high school in sixth form, I'd not constantly, but this is mainly sixth form. There'd be a point because I was quite fat, right, around 100 kilograms. So I was like lying in bed. I don't know if you guys get this. I sometimes get it now, which isn't good. You know that urge when it's like 4 a.m. and you're like, I gotta change my life, guys. I gotta fix everything.
Yeah.
I'd have that like every day, and then I wake up the next day,
Yeah.
and then like, it's I don't have it anymore.
You get the lasagna in front of you, and you're like, actually.
But like it's there was a quote that I read. I can't remember where it's from, but it's like I can't remember. It's like the buttery. What is it? I can't remember. It's like the buttery dreams of the night are melted by the morning, and it's saying like any ideas that you have at night.
Yeah,
Like, and
that's
then
a cool
then
quote.
you take a nap, and then you wake up, and you're like, it's not there in the morning. So I'd say I had pretty bad willpower because I would be thinking about doing this. I need to do 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 this.
Yeah.
And then I won't do any of it. So I think the way to develop the willpower, and I'd say I had better willpower last year than this year. I'd say this year it's fallen off a bit, especially academically, right? But I'm getting back into it. The main way to do it is to do difficult things. I don't know if that's a necessary thing that always works for everybody.
Oh, I like
But
that.
for me, I find that works for me. Because
Yeah.
if I do something that's really difficult, like something that like I think that is like completely out of the world for me to do, then I'm like, oh, I did it. that means I can do this as well.
Could you give an example?
It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
alright, so like before, right, when I was like, this is actually just a really stupid example, but like before when I was like quite fat, right, hitting 10k steps was genuinely a challenge.
Yeah.
And then when I hit 10k steps, I was like, look, I did it, I can do it again. Then I hit 20k steps, look, I did it, I can do it again. I hit 30k steps, I can do it, I do it again. And this is actually more stupid, but this has helped me. And like I don't think this isn't gym related, but it does help. Like I played like a video game that was incredibly challenging, right? And I do think there are negatives and positives in video games. Like it's the thing like that. There's positives and negatives. I don't play much now, but I play a really challenging video game, and I'm like, oh, if I can do this, then I can smash my exams, because I'm like, this is far harder than anything I'm gonna be faced with now. Like you see what I'm saying? It's like,
I see. Okay.
If anything like that is challenging and you're doing it, and it's far harder than something that you want to change about yourself, but you did it, then you can do anything.
So you were playing video games to get motivation to smash your exams.
Yeah, and it works. It
That's
actually
that's
works.
sick. That's
At least
sick.
in GCSEs and A
I
levels.
it definitely would not work for me.
It's like just like something that's really hard. Like you put like, I don't know, it's anything you're dedicated to.
Yeah.
Like let's say it was baking, right? There's like a recipe, because obviously when you start baking, right,
Yeah.
you're like, you start off. Well, I don't know about you, but if I started to bake, I'd start off, I'd be very shit. I think that is everybody. Though.
That's everybody,
You start
yeah.
off, you're very shit, right?
Absolutely,
And
yeah.
then you're like, oh, let me try this. Slowly, you get better, right? And you do something very difficult, and then like, I think it must be a confidence thing, because you're like, oh, if I can do this, then I can do this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
if I can
yeah.
bake this, then you're not intimidated by the next
Yeah, yeah,
recipes, and then you
yeah.
can do them. So it's like that for me.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think like an action comes after being motivated for the action. So it's like they think of going to a gym. They're like, oh, I'll go to a gym when I'm motivated to go to a gym. But I feel like it's just the complete other way around. You do the action first, and then you get motivation to do it again. Like nobody's gonna wake up in the morning, never been to a gym ever, and be like, actually, no, today I need to go to a gym.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you try it first, see what's up, see how it is, because maybe other people are talking about it, other people are telling you that it's like healthy and stuff, and then the day after or 2 days after, you're like, actually, I kind of want to go back again. And I think that's like a big fault of just like humans, just like in general, that you think motivation and then action, but it's the complete other way around, I think.
I actually completely agree.
Yeah.
That was a really good way of putting it.
Yeah. Coming back to lasagna though,
Yeah.
I think
we're all quite hungry.
Nah, I think something that stopped me from eating lasagna, I just remember now, it's just like I grew up eating really good lasagna.
Ah, yeah.
And then I go back to the house and I'm like, fuck, that's just shit. So yeah, that's something that definitely stopped me for sure. I knew good lasagna was like, and that was not good. So that's for sure. Yeah.
Well, Jake, what do you do to like up your willpower like this?
Wake up 3 a.m, get in a cold plunge, then
Ugh.
sauna, and then cold plunge again, and sauna again. No.
No. I'm not sure actually. Like, I feel like after doing something difficult, I get what you mean. Like after doing something difficult, or having like a hard day, I use that as a stress reliever. It's strictly for the gym. I use it as a stress reliever a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a hard long day at work, it's been busy, annoying customers, people have annoyed you, whatever, I go to the gym and it's just a stress reliever for me. I think that's my biggest thing, or what keeps me going.
Mm-hmm.
Or when I have no motivation to go, it gives me motivation having that stress reliever to go.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of going to a gym,
Yeah.
Do you when you do go in the gym, do you use your phone a lot?
Use my phone a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I've, in my own experience, I feel like using my phone a lot distracts me from doing work a lot. And I feel like it's just because it's just like something so addictive and so nice to look at your phone. I can't just forget everything else. So I've been trying to be very careful recently, specifically. I remember when I was going by myself, I was just bored in the gym, just like in between sets, so just look at my phone.
Yeah.
And then like instead of like 3 minutes, I'm like 10 minutes on my phone just scrolling through Instagram. And it's like, you're just wasting time. So I'm trying to be extremely careful with just looking at my phone during sets. It just kind of like just stop and just keep focusing and just relax. Let my mind wander and just don't really look at my phone. Otherwise, I get really bored of working out. during my workout.
I've never had that in the gym. I've had like, I've been at home, I've been watching YouTube or TikToks, and it's like, oh, time's gone past, I don't have time to go to the gym now. I've had that, but not necessarily in the gym. I feel like I hate having rest times in between sets. I just really want to just get the set over and done with because I actually enjoy doing it. And having like this time in between, I do get bored, and that instead of looking through my phone and stuff, I try, probably not a good thing, try rush going to the other set instead of having enough rest time between sets.
Right, yeah.
That's probably not the best thing, but I won't say I get distracted by my phone in the gym. Outside of the gym, yeah. I've been distracted and that stopped me from going into the gym, but once in there, I don't think I've had that. No, but that is interesting, yeah.
I can't really say I do get distracted by my phone. I get distracted by my gym partner. I ain't gonna lie. I like to talk too much. Definitely when I go by myself, I get a better workout. I know that for certain because I went by myself a few days ago and I still feel it. Like that workout was intense. I came home and I just wanted to go to sleep. That's how hard it was. But like when I go to my gym, bro, I love my gym, bro. He's a great guy.
Replace me.
And basically, right, when I go, I just talk a lot because I like to talk. And I quite like it too. When I go by myself, I don't find myself going on my phone very often because I ain't got no one to talk to. No, I'm joking. I'm only joking. So then I don't find myself going on my phone that often, right? I usually like, don't know if this is a good idea, but I like to listen to like one song on repeat. So like that stops me from like going on my phone, changing things and stuff like that. And like if someone messages me when I'm in the gym, depending on who it is, I won't reply. Like if it's you, Jake, or it's you, Lorenzo, I'll reply. But like if it's just like, if it's just like someone I don't like talk to that much, I'll just keep it there and I'll reply when I'm out of the gym because it's just a distraction at that point. So it's like, you know, if it's something important, I'll reply, but then otherwise I won't.
Yeah. So would you say you're more productive when you go by yourself then?
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like I'm the opposite, mate.
Really?
Absolutely. I agree for
I feel like I'm more productive when I'm with someone else. Someone there. I feel like I like to challenge myself, compare myself to people. Like when we went with you, I was like, finally a challenge. So.
Hey! I'm going to challenge you. Okay. I want to see you do my pull-ups, Jake.
we don't talk about pull-ups. But I do like that little competition. I feel like that does drive me a lot. That's why I go with my brother a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
The other day, remember when I messaged you? Last week I got a PR for dumbbell bench. I got 40 kg. Really proud of myself.
That's crazy.
And then next time
Is it flat?
I'm flat, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And next time I went, I was really struggling with like 30s and stuff. I'm not sure why. And I think, thinking back of it, I had no headphones. I got to the gym, my headphones died, fuming, so I had no music.
Unbelievable.
And usually when I go to the gym with my brother, he goes first. He sets the example. And I'm always there trying to beat him. But this time around, I went first. I think that has something to do with it. Because I had no chance to go. Like, I got 10, he gets 10, I get 7. I have nothing to compare myself to until he does his sets. And when he does his sets, it's too late now. So I feel like it's weird. I don't know if it's just me, but like I'm quite competitive. And I think that's a factor that last week anyway, that drove me to not being able to do as much as I know I could.
Yeah, for sure. I'm so competitive as well.
Yeah.
If I go with someone else, I just get so much more stuff done. So much more. I need to be careful though, because I do tend to talk a lot as well. Yeah. But I think just it's like a good balance. But if I go by myself, I just get so bored.
Yeah.
And then I just end up like skipping like, not even like a set. I just keep like whole exercises that I'm meant to do.
That's ideal.
It's not good. Like I just want to fucking get out and just go home. Do you know what I mean? Just get it done.
I think it's different for me because like I'm not really competitive like that. Like I don't really care. It's more like this. I feel like I used to be competitive in that aspect, but being competitive in that aspect led to negative things for me. Because then I was like comparing myself, oh, I'm not as strong as this person, I'll never be as strong as this person. But now it's more like, oh, I hit this much last week, I'll hit this much this week. So I'm comparing myself to myself in it. So then when I hit a set, it's different. The only time I do way better when I'm with a gym bro is when I'm doing push though. Because then I feel like I can adequately push myself on bench press. Can't do that without a spot. I mean, I could get someone to spot me, but like it's awkward to get someone to spot you for all the sets. So yeah.
That sounds more healthy, to be fair, than like having someone there to compete yourself with.
Yeah. However, I must say, whenever I ask someone to spot me, random in the gym, Like I think I get like 10 to 15% power increase.
Oh,
Like yeah, like I said I did before, and I'm like on a bench, I'm like doing 60, and I'm like just struggling to get like 5 out. The guy comes in when I put 70, and I get fucking 8, 9, just easy.
yo, that's
And it's crazy. It's like I've never met this guy ever in my life,
Yeah.
but just the fact that he's going to the gym makes me want to impress him
Yeah.
and show him that I can actually do the stuff. Especially if he's like the bench next to me and he's done more than I do.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, oh fuck.
You got
I
to
need to
prove
push
yourself
it.
a little
I
bit.
need
Yeah.
to push it now.
Yeah.
I think that's a very natural thing actually because
Yeah.
like I was talking to some guys at the gym and they told me the way to get big is to train with someone who's bigger than you. Because then
Yeah.
you're always trying to be as big as them.
Yeah.
I don't think that'll work for me, but I do actually think that's pretty good advice.
Yeah, but if you do surpass the other guy, then you look like a douchebag when you fucking leave him.
Yo, that's crazy.
You gotta be careful.
That's crazy.
You're like, actually, you're too small for me to train with you. Fuck off. That's crazy.
This is why my gym bros keep leaving me. They get to my level and it's like, oh, you know, it's someone else now.
Oh no! I would never leave you, Gio.
Oh, thank you, Lorenzo.
You fucking
Why?
left me.
Why?
Unbelievable. I just
Huh?
every time I saw you working out in the gym by yourself, you didn't ask me. I just like in my heart, I was like just crying.
When was this? When was this? Summer?
Yes.
Yeah, I was not doing good in the summer. I had to go myself in the
That's
summer.
fair. That's fair.
I was
Are you
suffering.
okay now?
Huh?
Are you okay now?
Yeah, I'm doing better. I'm doing better.
I'm proud of you. You can talk to me if you need to.
Yeah, well, after the podcast.
okay.
Not here, though, not here.
Anyway, let's take a break. We'll go to our fitness challenge now.
Yeah, with
Um,
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo, I
Okay,
free
okay.
later today.
Yes, I can do.
Okay, we're going to do a fitness challenge with Lorenzo, and Lorenzo's going to choose a fitness challenge because it's a
Oh
special
my,
guest.
so scared.
So we'll cut to that back now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my favourite part of the podcast. It's the fitness challenge. This week's fitness challenge is squats, as requested by Lorenzo. I just want to apologise before the video starts. The audio's a bit naff, that's on me, but I've learned and it'll be better next episode. So yeah, let's get straight into it. I will be doing some voiceover over parts of it, but it should be alright. Obviously, I am undefeated at the fitness challenge. Let's see if I can stay undefeated. Will Lorenzo finally give me a challenge?
Hello guys, welcome to the fitness challenge. Lorenzo decided that he wanted to pick squats today, so that's like my least favorite exercise. So today we're squatting. So good luck to whoever wins. That like makes his glutes look like
Look to me then.
fire.
So we'll practice with the bar first, just to make sure our form's right and
Bro,
to
look
warm
at
up a
that
bit.
form, bro. That's looking beautiful.
Lorenzo's form
Sheesh.
was
Yeah,
beautiful.
happy
It
hour
was
for
so
Gio.
good. This probably is Gio's PR for any leg day, to be honest.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I definitely did that.
Nice and easy.
Let's go.
And it's me.
You got this, bro. Easy.
PR.
Rude.
Oh, nice. Good shit, good shit.
I can't rock it properly.
Should
Seems
be
about right.
easy for this man.
Going straight to 40 kg.
Oh, look at that dare.
Easy.
Absolute
Nice and light.
Easy, easy.
Right, be careful. I want you to spread your legs more.
What did he say? Oh, Lorenzo's such a nice guy.
Oh, you got it, you got it.
Could just saved my life.
Easy.
Gio took the words right out of my mouth. Easy. Still can't quite put it back properly.
We're getting to the big numbers now. We got Lorenzo doing an 80 kilogram. Whoa.
60
We got
kg.
Lorenzo doing a
60.
my bad, 60 kilogram. A mass unit guy.
This guy claims to be a
No,
massive.
dude, he's got this easy though. He's got it easy. Let's go, Lorenzo. Light work, easy.
I can't help but admire Lorenzo's form, to be honest. It is really good.
And up, bro. That wasn't even a struggle.
Fair play. We'll lose.
Guys, make sure you put your safety pins on.
Thank you, Lorenzo.
You go for it, go for it.
Can Gio do 60?
Practice safe sets.
Bassang's trying to say something
Spread your
else.
legs.
Again.
Oh shit, that's fine.
I was definitely third wheeling
That's fine,
mistake.
yeah. Gotta be wider next time.
Easy 60 kg. And no commentary, nobody cares. Seems about
Lorenzo
right.
trying 80
Told you, third
kg for
wheeling.
real this time. Quite the jump.
80 kg. This is like Lorenzo's body weight, basically. So squatting you to him.
Easy. Not even a
Nice.
struggle. Not even a struggle.
Go on.
Gio squatting above his body weight, so fair play to him.
Brace. Easy.
Now we've gone to 90.
Up. Easy. No struggle.
90 kg is Gio's actual
Breathe in.
PB,
Yes.
and
Come
he's got it.
I think that's fine. Yeah. Go
Not
for
the
it, yeah.
best step, but we'll allow it. Again, not the best step, but
All right, Lorenzo, 95 kg.
95
Do light work.
kg. So this is me. He'd be squatting me right now if he makes it.
Up.
And of
Come on.
course he
Lie.
makes it.
Hey guys, I know I hit 90 kg, but like 95, it's a bit of a jump for me. 95 personal best. I didn't PB today. I'm ready for it. I don't want to injure myself, obviously. So because of that, I have to clock out of the challenge. But good luck to the two remaining competitors. When Jake's legs are whammed, you should be able to get it easy.
Good point.
Got it. Easy.
95.
Oh, bro, that's so light.
Not the best
Bro, that's
position wise. Going straight to 100 kg now. Your light work for Lorenzo. Oh, nice. Well done, Lorenzo. Can I do the same?
you got Mr. Dudley, the co-host,
I'd say main
going
host.
for the 100 kg squat. No belt, no music, no nothing.
Who needs a belt? Oh,
Up.
that was decent. That was
Easy.
better form. 105 kg. Yeah, I don't know why there's no audio for this bit. Like I say, my bad. 105 kg is still a fair bit of weight. People don't discuss that often. And so close, so close. Right, so it's my turn now. It all depends on this. If I get 105 kg, I win the challenge. Can I do it?
Right, Jake Dudley going for 105 kg.
The pressure.
Hell yeah.
For him. Jake has already trained legs today.
I did that morning.
It's right though. He's got the pump cover off.
Yep.
Will he
And,
ever lose a challenge?
Pumpy music on.
I'll never lose a challenge unless I fail this.
Easy.
Oh, look at that form. Oh, let's
Okay,
go.
Jake Dudley going for.
I'm still your
110.
champion.
Bro's already won, but he wants to see how far he can go.
Hell yeah.
It's good content.
It does say champion on my
will
shirt
Jake
actually.
Dudley ever lose the challenge? We'll have to find out next week.
Of course
I
he
guess.
doesn't. Let's do pull-ups.
Oh, bro, that's
Hey.
right.
My form's getting
Jake
better
Dudley
the heavier we
going
get.
for 120 kg.
Don't know how that works.
Should be easy for him.
Should
hopefully.
be.
Lie.
Ugh.
Easy, bro, easy.
120.
Oh,
No.
no. Unlucky.
But I'm not having that. I don't take
Okay.
L's. I'm not
Jake
Gio.
Dudley trying
I'm going again.
120 kg again. This time he should get it. He's got some tips from Lorenzo.
Lorenzo was super helpful actually.
Up. Bro, that's too easy.
Not as deep as I wanted, but still pretty decent. Obviously.
Winner is Mr. Jake Madley.
Hey! I'm still your champion. Thank you guys for watching. Let's get back to the podcast.
Hopefully Lorenzo won. I don't know.
Yeah, Ashley smashed this guys.
But I beat you, that's the important thing.
No,
Again.
it depends what exercise he picks. Pick
The
pull-ups.
fitness challenge. The fitness challenge was twerking. That's what I picked.
Oh, Gio would have won then.
I'm actually pretty good twerker.
Oh, never mind.
You want to show that? No, I'm joking. We're not
Gio?
one of those podcasts. Not yet.
Gio?
My parents can't watch this
Hell
podcast
yeah,
anymore.
hell yeah.
It's getting too hot and steamy in here now.
Nobody watches this anyway.
Oh,
Nah. It's a joke.
Okay, let's get back on the topic. Back to body dysmorphia. Lorenzo, you've talked about your experience with it.
Yeah.
Have you had any experience?
Yeah, definitely.
You'd have to talk about it, obviously. if you
No,
want
I'll
to,
talk
but
about it
you can't
because like, it's not something that I feel like affects me that much anymore. So like last year when I got really lean, so I was like 58 kilograms, right? I don't know about body fat, maybe like between maybe 12, maybe a little bit lower, something like that, right? I had like defined abs, I looked pretty good.
Yeah.
So because of this, right, I felt really small.
like I constantly felt small. Like I just would be walking out in the day and I'd feel like people like it shouldn't matter to me, but it did at that point. It was like people don't even know I go to the gym, right? That shouldn't matter to me, but at that point it did because I'd worked so hard to get to this point.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that led to body dysmorphia in that aspect. And also, like, I had come from, like, before the summer, I was very fat. Right, sorry. Before the summer, right, I was quite fat.
What
And
time is
because
that?
of this, right,
Hi guys, sorry about that. Yesterday we got kicked out of the podcast studio. Yeah, I know. But we're gonna go straight back into it. Gia, what were you saying about your experience with body dysmorphia?
yeah, so I think I left off saying that, you know, I'd come from a place where I was quite large, right? I was quite fat. So then when I'd come back, I'd noticed that basically I felt like people would treat me differently from before to when I had lost weight. So I've obviously come back. There was a significant physical change.
Yeah.
And that I had lost weight. And then I felt like people started treating me differently because of that. And to be honest, I really didn't like that. So that didn't really feel good at all. But and this led to more like body image issues because I was like, oh, I will be treated better if I look this way. It was reinforcing a negative idea, right? So I was like, oh, if I'm lean, I'll be treated even better like that. And that's really negative. And yeah, that sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was basically most of it. But then it's like, you know, it's because I just felt small because obviously I was so light. So I look in the mirror and I go to the gym and there'll be people who have been there for like, you know, 5 years, 6 years, 7, 8, 10 years, right? Who are massive, like you know, like 30-year-old men or perhaps people on steroids, right? And they're really big and then like I'm just like really small and like I look baggy in a t-shirt and I don't feel like I look good. But that's the thing that really started to change though, like towards second semester of uni when I started going to the gym with this guy. I am gonna lie, it was literally mostly because this guy. There were two people.
Hell yeah.
One of them was Lorenzo, right? So what Lorenzo did was when we would go to the gym, he would always hype me up, right? So then like I'd it's gonna sound cringe, it is what it is. I'd like take my top off, right? I'd have my abs out, I'd have all my muscles showing. And
Cute.
Lorenzo, he'd hype me up, he'll make me feel good about myself.
Yeah.
And he got me into like taking progress pictures, which I think is a really important part of like fitness and fitness journey.
Yeah.
That's something I regret not taking them right from the start because like with progress pictures you can track your journey every time you go to the gym, and that is something really important to me and important to everybody. And then another thing that really changed me, and I'm not going to name who said this, right? Someone told me that the reason people would treat me differently isn't because of my changing physique. The reason people would treat me differently is because my changing physique led to a change in personality, which I think happens to most people, right? Because what happened was that I lost a lot of weight and I become more confident. Because I was more confident, people were more likely to reach out and talk to me and treat me differently. And that's what led to it. Once I had these in place, I felt like my body dysmorphia slowly started to going away. And you know, it's not perfect, right? Because like I remember my first bulk, I did a bulk during the summer. And don't bulk. You can if you want to, but like I don't recommend. Don't bulk in the summer. You just feel fat the entire time, right? So
Don't bulk, just maintain.
yeah, just don't bulk. So then I was like, you know, looking at myself and I was like, oh, I put on weight. I've lost my abs. I don't look good anymore. And then that made me feel pretty bad. And then I look at myself and I was thinking, oh, I'm going back to what I was. Like I'm regressing in a way. And that's a real negative. Obviously, I wasn't, right. I was putting on muscle mass, not mostly, but, you know, a fair bit of muscle mass as well as fat. And then, obviously, I cut it again, and then I bulked again, I've cut again. And I feel like my thing with, like, body dysmorphia isn't as bad as it used to be, mainly because of this guy over here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so that's basically it for me.
Yeah, I must say, if you do want to take progress pics, especially with the pump, which is obviously kind of fun, be careful in the locker rooms because people can obviously get changed and whatnot.
Yeah, that's true.
So just be mindful of privacy as well. Very important. If there's nobody behind you or in the locker room at all, obviously you can. But otherwise, I've seen lots of odd videos and pictures of people online just like getting changed behind whilst taking progress pics. Is not the best. Not the best. Especially if you can get in like some really weird privacy things. You can get sued and.
Oh shit! I didn't even know that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't think it's legal at all to take
Oh,
pictures.
shit.
Obviously, etiquette. Just don't take pictures of people getting changed and post them online. That's obvious. But obviously, there's also legal things you can run into. Be careful.
Don't take us for legal advice though. None of us.
No, this is not legal
advice.
advice. No, this is not legal. Good call. Good call.
I don't think I'm confident enough yet to take progress pictures.
Bro,
I don't know what it is like. The thought of like,
Mate, you're massive. You should.
yeah, I agree.
Even if you're not massive, even if you just start out first day in the gym, fucking take a picture. It's not that big.
Completely agree.
It's a bit too late for that now, but I feel like still at this point, I was just like, the thought of going into a changing room in front of a mirror and just taking a picture of myself, it's just a bit, it's not for me.
Yeah, that's fair. I think
it might be a confidence thing, I think, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet.
I think the biggest confidence boost for me was when you might think it's a bit odd and weird, but when I went with two mates, Arvin and Alistar, shout out. We went to JD and we just after a I think it was cross like chest rows, no crosses.
Pec fly.
Yeah, pec fly.
Yeah.
We felt pretty pumped, so we went next to the mirror, downwards lighting, and we took our tops off.
Oh
In
yeah.
the middle of the gym, which quite controversial probably. But we were just feeling the pump, feeling the mood, and we all take tops off. Even though I was probably still the worst physical of the three. It still felt pretty good to just look at just my own physique and just see the pump and just see like from the mirror what I've built so far.
Yeah.
So it was quite weird to do it in the middle of the gym, but it was definitely quite a fun experience for sure. So I highly recommend.
I think if I do it just once, I think I just need to get that once out of the way, and I think I'll be alright.
Yeah, you'll be fine right after.
It's just getting that once out of the way.
Or we should just go gym together and then you do it straight away.
No, last time the three of us went, we took ours off. He didn't take his off.
Yeah.
And also, like, I saw your B-reels in the summer, bro. Your traps were popping, your shoulders were popping, you know?
Hell yeah.
What are you talking about? I want to see these progress
Hell yeah,
pictures. I ain't
hell
lying.
Hell yeah.
You do, I don't.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not there yet. With body dysmorphia with me, I think similar to both of you, to be fair. Growing up, I had a bit of weight on me. Never felt good until I started playing rugby. And then I got into a relationship, and it all went downhill from there. I put on a load of weight again. And I don't know what happened, but at some point after my first boxing match, I started putting weight again. I started getting lazy. Not sure why, but because I kept putting on weight, I don't know why that kept me away from the gym. I can't explain why. It's a weird thing, but I'm glad I'm back into it, and so it's time to lose it back now, which is good.
Yeah, self-sabotage. Yeah, for sure.
Self-sabotage.
Yeah. And when you're talking about your first relationship, or like your relationship when you put on weight, what do you think specifically happened that caused you to gain the weight? Is it just like last time, which is fair? I mean, obviously, sometimes you prioritize different things. You can't always prioritize the gym.
When I was in a relationship, it was very much I prioritised her over most things, which I shouldn't have. To be fair, I know we got too comfortable, and I stopped caring about how I looked. I stopped playing rugby because I shouldn't have time for it anymore. Because I started doing more hours at work and spending more time with my girlfriend, so I just had no time for playing rugby.
Yeah.
So I wasn't doing anything. I was just being lazy, and I stopped caring until it got to the point where I did start to care, and it's like, oh, I feel like it's too late now, and then relationship ended. I go back into the gym. And
How long ago was this?
2-3 years ago now.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, it's been a while actually. But yeah.
Getting back in the gym.
Yeah, getting back into the gym, and it was the best thing I've ever done, to be honest.
Hell
Getting
yeah.
back to the gym.
Hell yeah. Get back, get started.
Yeah.
First thing, just so good. It can be quite hard to keep up consistency, but especially with the years, the longer you go, the harder it gets, I think. Because it's just like, so life can get in the way very easily.
Yeah.
And just other things, the prioritizations. You don't always prioritize the gym, obviously. You got a job, you got work, you got
I prioritize
uni.
gym now.
But now, no more work, just gym.
Just
every
gym,
day.
yeah.
Every day.
Imagine like having a home gym. That's like that to me.
I
that's
actually
the best thing
wouldn't like that. I actually
You
wouldn't like
don't
that.
like it? I'd love it.
No. I don't think I would.
Do you have a home gym?
I kind of do. Back in Italy,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
dad set up some like garage
Yeah.
situation going.
Alright, okay.
Pretty good. We got a bench. We got like a squatting rack.
Yeah.
Like all you need really. But I think just the mode of the gym is just different. Other people working out, and then you just get into that. As soon as it's like a temple. As soon as you get in, it's like completely different from anything else.
That's true.
Everybody's working hard. Everybody's just working their ass off, and then you like click in. I think it feels really good. Which is it comes back to also like what I was saying the other day, yesterday with my phone.
Yeah.
If I use my phone, I snap out of it,
Yeah.
which is not good. I want to keep my head inside that environment, which doesn't happen again if I'm scrolling around and doing other things. So sometimes I struggle with that. Yeah.
What do you think keeps you consistent in the gym? What keeps you coming back?
That's a really really good question, and actually really hard. I think probably the easiest answer would be results.
Yeah, I
Uh,
agree.
I
Actually,
think
that's true. That's
I
fine.
think results is probably the biggest motivation to keep going. I think habit is a massive thing you should get into. I think the best gym advice I could ever get to and give anybody is to get into gym first. It's just go, even just 5 minutes. Just go to the gym, see what's up, go around, pick up some weights, put them down. You don't even need to do any work. Just like the first couple of weeks, you could just show up, just see what's up, and then if you want to do some work, you can. Otherwise, you just go home. And then most times, once you do get there, you're like, oh fuck it, whatever, let's do it anyway.
Yeah.
And then just build habit. Habit is the easiest way to keep consistent for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I think this kind of brings us back though to something that was said earlier on in the podcast. Like I think when Jake described body dysmorphia earlier on in the podcast, he was talking about the idea of chasing a pump.
Yeah.
I kind of see that from a different perspective because I do that. That is something I really like to do. Because obviously when I take a progress picture, the progress picture is with a pump. I look at that progress picture and I'm like, okay, because I've taken this picture, I should keep going to the gym. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I could look like this, so I should keep going. And that kind of keeps me motivated to go.
Yeah.
I don't think that impacts me in a body dysmorphia way, but it does impact me in going. And I think that's really important, to be honest.
Yeah.
See, I have the opposite because I don't take progress pictures.
Oh, no.
Remember when the last episode when I was telling you about I saw another photo of myself and I had a really nice jawline. I look back at them photos and like I need to not build put on weight but lose weight to get back into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
I
is
think
silly,
it can be both. I think it
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
have to be muscle. It just has to be like where you look at it and then you're like, oh, actually, I look good. Like,
Yeah.
I prefer what I look like in that picture.
Mhm.
And I've had this very recently. Again, during exams, stopped going to gym. Different priorities. It is what it is. And I looked back at the pictures before, and I was like, fuck, I could look like that right now. Even I could even look better than that right now. And it just feels like I've just lost time, just wasted time. And just progressing. And it's not really that because obviously muscle memory kicks back in.
Yeah.
And then you just regain everything very quickly. But it still feels a bit odd because you just go back. And especially whenever you're not making really good progress in the gym, keeping track of my weights was really, really hard for me because whenever you're stuck on the same weight for like 3 months, just plateauing,
Yeah.
and just look at it and not going up, and even sometimes go down, it feels horrible.
Yeah, it
You're like,
does.
fuck, I've been working for this for like 3 months, and it's still not going anywhere, and I felt like shit. So I think right now I'm just taking it very slowly and just take it as I go. I'm not even tracking what I do at all. I'm just going to gym. I'm just going, and it is what it is. It's not gonna be perfect. Obviously, everybody knows how many sets you have to do every week, how many muscle groups,
Yeah.
what exercises are like best for muscle growth and everything like that. But I feel like consistency and enjoyment much more important than perfect muscle building.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's so many videos online of just like, oh, you should do this exercise instead of this to target this head of this muscle, and then it's like, actually, no, you should do this with this incline. It's just, it doesn't matter. Do what you want to do, what you feel, what you enjoy doing, and then the things will come. Because if you just go to gym, I tried. If you just go to gym to do what's most like most gains.
Optimal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
most
yeah.
optimal. Thank you. A lot of times just get bored because it's just I didn't
Yeah.
find it really enjoyable. A lot of the exercises were just like not really it for me. And also a lot of them are just very specific to you.
Yeah, that's true.
Different exercises feel better to people, and most times what feels best for someone else does not feel good for you. And then even if you try to keep doing that exercise, if it doesn't feel good, you might even just end up building less muscle, even if it's more optimal.
Yeah. You will stay committed.
What's like a one exercise that you know is not really great, and you still do it because it just feels good.
Oh.
Put me on the spot.
I feel like a lot of what I do is, except for my leg day, a lot of what I do is researched.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I do it based on that. I guess something that I enjoy I don't think this answers the question, but this is like maybe I don't know, something that I enjoy doing that technically isn't optimal is bench press, because like because I train to build muscle, right? I don't train for strength, right? So optimally to get hypertrophy in your chest, right, you should probably be doing what's it called, the one that you do,
Incline.
no,
Oh, dumbbell.
With
no, the machine, what's it called?
Chest press.
Chest press, yeah, chest press machine, right? That's my bad. I'm sorry. I feel like I should know that, but I don't do that. So that's more optimal than doing a bench press. But I prefer the bench press, so I do the bench press.
Okay. Yeah, bench press is the one with the bar when you lie down. Just to explain it quickly.
Yeah.
Just the bar with it when you lie down, weights on the other side, and then chest press is just a machine.
Yeah.
The automatic machine.
Because obviously none of your most of the stabilizer muscles used in bench press aren't being used in chest press, so you can take your chest to failure more adequately. But I know that. But I don't give a shit because like no one goes up to you and says,
Yeah.
"Hey bro, how much do you chest press?" No one ever asks that. Like, that's like a ridiculous statement. Like they always ask how much you made, so I incorporate a bench into it. I don't do that. But yeah, and an exercise I don't enjoy doing that. An exercise I do that is optimal. I don't enjoy doing. I need to do squats. Is squats optimal? I don't like that shit.
I think it is. I think it's one of the best exercises.
Yeah, I hate that shit. I do it because it's good. I hate it. Maybe this is why. Maybe you're right. Maybe this is why I skip leg days, because like I'm like,
There you go, there you go.
squats in it, and I'm like,
There you go.
I don't fucking want to do this. Oh, Bulgarians? I don't do that anymore. I actually
mate.
hate that shit. Though.
Yeah, for sure. I think specifically with like stuff that you don't like to do, even if it's the best, it's like, yeah, maybe you should do it anyway. But maybe if you do it, then you get bored after twice that you do it, and then it's just like, actually, I don't want to do it anymore.
Oh, you know incline bicep curls? They're
Yeah.
optimal as well. I hate them.
I don't do
them
I don't like.
anymore.
I think they're fucking scary as fuck. The dumbbells with when you lie down your arm.
Oh, preacher curls.
Yeah.
No.
No, what are you talking about? Sorry.
When you're like on an incline like this, and your dumbbells are like that in your hand, and you're like this.
Oh, why do you not like them?
I just don't like how it feels. It just don't feel right. I'm probably too far away from the mic for that. That's my bad. But it just doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what it is. When I do them, I don't feel my muscles, and it's so slow to progress because you're on an incline. You can't curl as much, so like you'll be stuck on like 10 kgs for like fucking 6 weeks, and it's like I hate progressing. I hate this fucking exercise. Same with lateral raises. I hate lateral raises. Actually, there's a lot of exercise I don't like. No, think about it.
Actually, okay. Well, if you don't like 80% of the exercises, maybe still do them.
I'm still good. I'm not taking answers. I'm taking all the obvious picks now.
Yeah.
Nobody likes lateral raises. I'm not.
I fucking love them.
Nah, I don't believe.
I love them.
Nobody
I
likes
generally
lateral
do.
raises.
Yeah, I fucking do 12 kilos and those shit. Those things. I fucking love them. It's the best.
And then any back exercise, I think. I just don't.
Any?
Yeah, I don't like any back.
You don't like
exercise.
back?
No.
Back is amazing. See,
I
you said
love
this in
back so
another
much.
episode
Yeah, I do.
as well.
Yeah. Chest over back. That's what I said. But I don't know. Back's just a boring exercise. I don't know.
Yeah. I think I agree with that. I agreed with that.
Yeah.
Until I managed to do like a fair amount of pull-ups.
Yeah.
I think pull-ups. I'm sorry. Like, I generally do believe this. Like, I think as soon as you can do something with just your body weight, it feels so much nicer because it's just like. It feels quite empowering. I'm so sorry, Jake.
No, this is good.
I'm so sorry. I don't mean to.
It's fine. It's
Okay.
I mean, do you remember when we first started going to the gym?
Yeah.
And I told you, I said to you, bro, what's the point in training back? No one's gonna see my back anyways. That's what I said. That's what I said.
right.
And I was like, I hated training back. Then I got my first pull-up. I just made facts. I got my first pull-up in front of you. We were doing Smith machine squats, and I was like, bro, I bet I can do a pull-up on this. And you're like, go on then. I fucking managed it, and then I was gassed, and I was like, you know what?
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
back is sick. Maybe
I tell you, is that just that first hurdle, and then you just snap into it, and then just fucking barn door walking through.
But you gotta do more pull-ups, Jake. That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
I can do like 1, maybe 2 pull-ups max.
That's good. That's all I can do as well.
Oh,
Right now.
okay. That makes me feel a little better actually, but
Yeah,
still.
absolutely. No, good job, bro.
Thank you.
Good job.
But yeah, just back in general, I just find it a bit boring. I don't do pull-ups, and I probably will not be doing pull-ups anytime soon. I know.
Have you tried assisted?
Yeah, but I don't know. I just don't enjoy doing assisted.
Yeah, I don't like assisted.
I don't like assisted at all.
No.
And I feel so bad when I have to do assisted because I would much rather just a band
Yeah.
because then I'm like, yeah, actually feels like I'm lifting my own weight.
Yeah.
Was assisted with the machine, it does not feel very good.
That's
Although,
you cheating in it.
yeah,
That-
it
that's-
feels
I
very
like it.
cheaty for sure.
Have you tried neutral grip pull-ups? Because when I couldn't do like regular pull-ups like this,
Yeah.
I switched to neutral grip because I could do a few of those, and then I
Yeah.
could start doing regular grip.
I will. I'm gonna say I'll give it a go. I won't.
I think
I will.
I think neutral or chin ups
Yeah,
are
yeah,
probably
yeah.
easier.
Definitely.
Less back, more arms,
Yeah.
more biceps. Don't like pull-ups. Doesn't like pull-ups.
No pull-ups.
Never pull-ups ever again.
What's your favorite exercise, Lorenzo? What's like?
My fave.
Or your favorite day?
That's a really hard question, actually. I think usually my favorite would be the one that I can do the most weight on,
That's valid. Yeah.
which is
Hip thrust.
low key, no. Hip thrusts are fucking sick. I just wish that it wasn't so long to set them up. You know what I mean? It just takes too long to set them up. No, definitely deadlift.
Yeah.
Deadlift.
Sure.
I'm scared to do deadlift. I feel like I don't do them properly, so I just avoid it.
Yeah.
I feel like I need someone to come with me.
I can
show me how
teach
to
you.
do
I
it
can teach
properly.
you. I can teach you.
I might hold you to that.
Good teach
Because I do want to start doing it.
I can teach you. No, it feels so good.
Yeah.
I don't actually do that much weight. Compared to my weight. I can do that. I think my PR was like 145.
Okay, yeah.
Which is not like, to be fair.
That's
I mean, it's good for me because it feels nice. But whenever you've been going to the gym for like a while and I'm at 86 right now. That's not like a really good weight.
No, okay.
I think probably I should be looking towards like 160, 170 by now. But again, because of consistency, I've just didn't progress.
Yeah,
as far.
you still
Yeah, you'll get it.
coming back, aren't you? So.
Yeah,
soon.
I'll get back for sure.
Yeah. I do want to start doing it though.
Careful with the mic.
Stop pushing the mic, Gio. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about in particular? This might be the last time ever we see Lorenzo.
Ever again. I can plug my bread
See,
again.
bro, Sunday.
I can plug my bread again. Sourdough, fresh sourdough. Baked by Lorenzo. Instagram. DM me. I'll show you.
I'll put a link in the comments for you.
Put a link. Hell yeah.
Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want more content, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Barbells, Benches and Bros. With more behind-the-scenes content. I'm going to convince Gio to do a leg exercise, leg work day that was suggested to us, and we're gonna do it, and I'll probably be on TikTok.
No, I'm annoyed that you put the leg day in the comments. No, I'm joking.
It's a good leg day.
So
I
you
want
could have put a chest day in there, or a back day, or bicep, shoulders, literally anything else.
and then maybe a food challenge. If we
That's all my thing.
Hell yeah.
I will get beat on that.
Just Bulgarian squats. Just 1 rep max Bulgarian squats.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We should have another guest next week. Sorry, Lorenzo. Sorry.
I'm actually gonna cry.
Oh, it's alright, man.
It's right. I set it off. I was your virgin guest.
Yeah.
Yes. Make sure to comment anything you'd like us to talk about. And yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Bye.
Thank you.
Hi guys, just before this video ends, don't click off yet. Lorenzo's asked if we can shout out his girlfriend's band. It's called Turnip. It's a pop punk band based in Leeds. As a fan of pop punk, I just got sent a song and I actually quite like it, and I'd actually personally love to see him live. So yeah guys, I'm going to play a bit of a song now. Make sure to check him out if you can. I'll leave a link to their Instagram in the comments. There's something called Turnip Band. But yeah, they're available for booking and just make sure to go show them some love. Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed the podcast.